Welcome back here on the Critical Failures channel. We are on episode 13, a little lucky 13 for us today, with the Curse of Strahd ReVamped campaign. We are here with Gestalt Frost, Jason, John, Thalamir, Nate, Gray, HP,
Yep.
and Palin Connor. The whole group is going to be continuing what they were doing last week with the exploration of the orphanage inside the town of Vallaki. A little bit of a recap is we have made our way to the orphanage, but before that, we've had a little bit of a skirmish in the streets to start session last week. The giggling maw who turned into this grotesque yet adorable form in front of locals and some of the guards obviously caused a little bit of a scene where some of the guards proceeded to rush over and attack the giggly maw who turned invisible, but with a few swings of blades he was killed into this guck kind of muck. But there was somebody else there watching. Thalamir, staying out of trouble, he tried to get away from the situation. Gestalt did not like that. As the group kind of reunited at this time as well, we decided to check out the orphanage. Hearing that there was some type of haunting or some type of chaoticness going inside this caused people to go missing in the orphanage, we have made our way inside, getting to know the kind of the main person in charge, Sister Elra. But in addition to that, we've got to know some of the kids as well and some of their stories. Something about a crooked man or some type of oddity or creature lurking inside the orphanage that these children call home. It seems like you guys are the heroes of Barovia, always helping out as we continue at this time reflecting inside that orphanage as we're going to start session right where we left off. For the group, we have Gestalt in there, Palin, Gray, Thalamir, and Jason. Inside, just to kind of clarify a little bit of the description of what you guys see, you're inside the main hall of the orphanage. There are large kind of marble pillars supporting up to the ceiling. You can tell that there are other floors as there are staircases that ascend and descend. Where Gestalt is, there's a door by one of those as well. You guys also see a bunch of the orphan children. They're kind of scattered around, some of them playing games, some of them just sitting down watching. And then there also was Sister Elra, who was leaving to go get some books, I believe, for some of the party members as well. As you begin session right there, what do you guys do at this moment?
I believe we were all going to make our way down to the basement.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, she was distracted because we weren't supposed to be there. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I don't think.
Thalamir sent her to go look for something. And
Yeah.
It's basement
Now we're
time.
on our
Let's
way.
go.
As she went to go get the books, I believe, for Thalamir, Jason, as you and Gestalt get towards that door, you see a small child begins to kind of rush over and tug on your purple kind of dress coat that kind of swings low to the sides. And he looks up at you and goes, "Mister, you don't want to go down there. That's where the monster lives."
no. I'm going to grab my coat, pull it away.
And he kind of turns and looks over towards Jason and goes, "Please, please, please, you don't want to go down there. It's really scary."
Jason is going to kneel, so he's on eye level with the kid, and be like, "Hey, don't worry. Here's my card. I'm a monster hunter. We are here to take care of business."
Well, what does it say? I can't read.
Oh, it says Jason, monster hunter extraordinary.
Extraordinaire. I don't know. I went down there and I saw a monster that had big fangs and big teeth and lots of legs and it ran really fast and I barely got away.
Don't worry, kid. We got this. You see that guy? His fangs are the sharpest ones there is. And, we have a horseman, so we also have bunches of legs that go fast.
Give me a persuasion with advantage based on that roll. And as you're doing so, for Gray, Palin, and Thalmir, are you guys going that direction as well, or are you guys up to anything different at this time?
I'm walking up around this time.
All right.
so I probably heard the horse coming. Oh!
Advantage!
What the hell is that?
Advantage.
What the hell is
With
that?
advantage.
You got advantage.
That is 16. That is a 16. I don't know why it's.
Okay, that was
Save
scary
it
for a
for me.
moment. Could have been our first critical fail of the day. With a 16, the kid definitely believes you and kind of looks towards the group and kind of has a side smirk and kind of quickly kind of scoots away out of sight at the moment. As the party is getting a little bit closer at this moment, any conversations or anything you guys have before you guys descend, anything you guys do, or any conversations brought up?
I'll say, it seems this can be seen through a reflection. So if you have something with a mirrored edge, suggest you use it.
I do have
Yeah.
my sickle.
The kid also
We
mentioned it has multiple legs.
Right. Who wants the salt and the oil that I was given? Something tells me it will be in more useful hands up close.
I mean, I know I don't
I can-
want it. I'm just keep walking.
I'll take the
Well,
salt.
It's single use. Rub it on your blade. That's what I was told by the man outside.
All right.
As these
I
objects...
trust him to know what he's doing. Sorry.
I was gonna say, as those objects are given, anything else? Gray at this time?
Nope, just, I don't know if he has the information. I can share that with him, too. It's like I said, it's single use. The salt you put on doors and windows, and it stops undead for an hour. So that might be useful. That may be useful to keep it contained. The salted oil is the one that you'll rub on your blade. It burns it. But only once. I have 2 vials of that. Then I'll go ahead and just put it in the chat so that he has it. But that's all.
Alright. As you pass this object on to one of your party members at this moment, Thalamir, do you join the party or do you do anything else inside the main room or outside at this time?
No, I'm waiting for the headmistress to come back.
As
I'll
you
try and let my party go first, and then just kind of wait for her to get back. Make up maybe an excuse so she doesn't get suspicious.
For sure. Then as you guys begin to descend down, I'll describe what you guys see first at this time. So as Thalamir, you kind of hold place at this moment. For your companions, Jason, you begin to make your way down. So does Gestal, so does Gray, and so does Palin. I'm going to ask for... Let's have Palin do a D100 at this time.
I believe he's
100, baby.
Whoa! Whoa!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my...
That's the
That's
first
either
100 I
very
think I've ever
good
seen.
or very bad.
Strahd's down there. I want to fight
Very
Strahd.
good or
I mean-
very bad.
That's a
I'm gonna be
That
very
was
bad.
incredible.
It's the highest. Paladin just happens to
Strahd's
level up.
corpse. Strahd's coffin is in the basement.
Yeah, I
Um,
actually just murked Strahd. Sorry, guys. Campaign over.
As you guys begin to descend down at this moment, this is what you guys see based on that roll.
I'm in heaven.
Ooh,
Why is
fog
there
of
bush
war.
in the basement?
You begin to descend down at this time what looks to be a staircase that kind of goes straight and then has a narrowing that begins to happen. As you begin to move down there, what you can see is these large old bundles of dried herbs that are kind of stacked and kind of pushed against the wall. These look to have been purposely let out here to dry. Without a medicine check, we can't get much else besides that. But Palin, you notice that there is a door here, and there are 2 doors here that are knocked over. And because of that D100 on that roll, You also notice that under this door, there's the flickering lights. That's something that you notice at this time as well. What do you guys do?
I'm going ahead and investigating these herbs because I do have medicine proficiency, and I want to know if these are poisonous or medicinal in purpose. If they can be utilized, I guess.
For sure. With a 12 on your medicine check, you know these types of herbs are called mint leaf. Now, they are not like the mint that you would imagine in foods that have this kind of cooling, calming effect. This just has this very bitter kind of taste, but when put into a tea, does give a cooling effect similar to mint. It's something that could also be used to potentially cover smells, as it's something that is typically used as perfumes and different oils also. You can also sell it, and the amount in here is worth easily about 30 gold pieces, just in this section alone.
I don't have the carrying capacity to put all of these
It's a lot, yeah.
in my bag. Yeah.
So, it's not poisonous around here?
Correct. These are not poisonous.
No.
Okay. So we're okay in this area from like here.
Yeah,
to
so
here.
like
Yeah,
no
that's-
negative AoE or anything. If anything, you guys don't smell anymore. That's the only thing that would happen if you guys go through those herbs at this time.
It is
Uh-huh.
peculiar. It is peculiar. These plants are very aromatic. Perhaps she's trying to cover up a smell. They may be
So,
used as tea ingredients.
As the child said, is that you could smell the entity.
Hmm.
Does it look like these things were recently placed down here, or they've been down here for like a while?
Give me either a nature or a investigation check at this time. They'll give you
I
different
can give a
information.
nature.
A 9.
7.
A 7 and a 17. Gestalt with a 7, you can tell that these have been plucked from whatever bush they were growing on, whatever plants. They don't look to be like rooted into the ground or anything. Looks dried, but besides that, you can't get a time frame on it. With grade 17 on nature, you can tell by some of the physical kind of characteristics and things that you know of this plant. You can tell that they probably have been dried for at least a week plus, if not longer. And with how they are down here, they don't have any visible damage to them, so not a lot of people must have walked over them, assuming it must be kind of fresh.
These are no more than a week old.
So, can I open the door, guys, or would you rather I wait?
You wish to open the door with the very obvious light rather than go through the very obviously open ones over here.
Okay, I'm opening the door.
Okay, feel free to open it at this time. What you see is the following. You can see a large kind of room that has stone flooring as well as stone walls and ceiling. Inside is an assortment of different types of grains, different types of beans and different things kind of scattered in these boxes off into the corner. You also see in the middle there is different types of vegetables and fruits and nuts that are kind of placed there. You also see that there's barrels in the back. There are vials of what looks to be some type of liquid in bottle form. There's chests, there's old pumpkins, and there are crates as well. That is what you see at the current time. As you enter, your noses are also hit with a strong, pungent smell of spices, herbs, and different types of natural, kind of like dirt and soil smelling material.
Anyone else seeing the giant ass green stank clouds everywhere?
Yep.
You notice, and
Okay.
you do notice throughout this area there's this kind of green hue. Yes, since you guys have been down here.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look like it's been damaged? Like they had said that there was like a lot of water damage here or something
It
last
looks
time.
Bone dry where you're at.
Even the tables and everything?
Tables look dry. The herbs on the ground look dried out.
This doesn't fit the description of what the lady said about the damage to here.
Perhaps the lady is feeding the children to the monster in order to appease it and contain it.
Well, that would be messed up.
It would not shock
not.
me in this place. There's been a lot.
I want to open up one of the barrels and see what's inside of it.
Okay. As you open up the first one, give me a D12 for me.
I feel like if we open all of these, we're gonna find a child corpse eventually.
You pop
Hey,
open.
don't ruin it.
You pop open this barrel, and what you see inside is clean, fresh drinking water. The barrel is filled about almost to the brim with clear, clean water that you can see.
I'll close it back up. I'll shake one of the ones next to it and see if it's like it feels as heavy as the one I opened.
Feels heavy, but doesn't have a liquid sensation. Doesn't have a sloshing around sound. It just feels almost heavy, like a sandbag would feel.
All right, I'll open up that one.
It's filled with dry peanuts to the brim.
Dry peanuts?
Mhm.
That many?
To the brim.
Is there something hiding under the peanuts?
Do you wanna kind of dig around and check?
Go ahead. I stepped
Who
to
the hell
side.
orders a whole
That's a lot
barrel
of
of
peanuts.
peanuts?
Tons of peanuts.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little sift through. As far as I'm aware, I don't have a peanut allergy, so I should be good.
You begin to kind of move around,
Where?
and you notice the lower you dig in this peanut barrel, you notice that there's more and more either defective or rotten peanuts. The more you dig lower and lower, the more gross and spoiled they are. But the top layer is good.
Hmm. And at the very bottom, is it just like peanut sludge or something?
It gets to that point where it's almost like an oily kind of goo towards the bottom. Yuck
Peanut
indeed,
sludge.
Palin. Yuck indeed. Peanut butter, you know? Oh, there it is. See, it was coming.
There's something strange with this. It appears that they've covered up the rot with fresher peanuts. It goes basically to a sludge at the bottom. Perhaps we should continue to dig through. Gray's gonna go ahead and just feel the barrels, see what the sensations are
Yeah, there's
for each of them.
different ones in each. Some of them have water, some of them have dried corn kernels, others have a full thing of sugar. So you see one barrel that is full with sugar. And then other ones look to be filled with loose rags and other types of objects at this time. You don't find anything else. No meats, no fruits.
Hmm.
A lot of dried and kind of preserved stuff, or kind of leftover materials and objects.
What have you found over there, Jason?
Let's find out. Jason is going to open this barrel.
You see in that barrel that there is a liquid that's about halfway filling it. The second you open it, it is pungent and it smells and it reeks and it hits your nose. Inside, what you can see are old skeletal remains of fish that are floating on a thick, mossy, greasy film on the top. It is disgusting, and it hits your nose right away. It smells like sushi that has been sitting in the sun for a few months.
Oh, why? Oh my god. Yep. Oh.
Perhaps get sick, not somewhere it'll be immediately obvious. It seems that this is just a pantry.
Pantry of evil.
When Jason walked through all that green smog, did anything happen to him?
Nothing seems to happen as he begins to kind of go through. Doesn't seem to have any effect on his skin or anything currently at the moment. For
It's strange.
Gray, real quick, you notice as well that these two doors here open up an area that have, it looks like the doors have fallen into a large area. That's something that you notice, Gray, as well with your passive.
I know, I did point that out earlier when I was asking Jason why he would want to go into the room with a light and a potential person in it when we had an open door right here. But, it seems this is where the record room is, based on all the scrolls that I'm seeing just from here.
Is that green smog emitting like a horrible smell?
There was no real smell until Jason and Gray, you guys begin to walk into this area and away from those herbs amongst the ground. Now the true smell begins to hit your nose with pungency. It smells of rotting flesh and festering fruit. A sweetness and a grotesqueness begins to hit your nose. And as you guys get that kind of fresh mint sensation from those leaves more away, you can actually get the smell of death. A smell that some of you know pretty well. But it is something that hits your nose right away. And then it's followed by the smell of ancient and old texts and paper from the various scrolls and books that line the entire areas of these bookshelves at this time.
Now,
Before you walk in, Gestalt, Gray would like to say, unless you enjoy the scent of death, perhaps grab some leaves on the way in.
I'm gonna pull like my handkerchief and my necktie up and kind of cover my face with it. Kind of like put it from here down to kind of reduce the smell. But
Palin?
does Palin smell?
I guess. I don't have a nose.
Gray's gonna go ahead and pick up a
Oh.
handful to
Well,
walk over to Jason
it's
real
cut out.
quick, too.
Yeah. You got a cutout nose, don't you?
Yeah, you do have a nose.
Stuff them with her.
You also bleed.
Yeah.
Albeit
you-
pumpkin juice, but like
yeah.
you still bleed.
And I don't think you have ears, and you hear us.
You got pick a lane, man.
Potato
You
head.
can't pick and choose what things you have.
I didn't say I didn't. I just pointed out that I didn't have a nose.
Gonna staple some ears on.
Does
Oh,
any
that's
of
how we
these
fix the
look-
car.
Do any of these look damaged? The books,
Ooh.
the stands, the things like that.
Give me a perception check. Gray, you notice something down the hall here. Before we check that out, we are going to switch back onto that main floor for a moment. Gestalt, you don't notice anything specific amongst the aisles in that area at the current time. But with Thalamir on the second floor, let me see. You guys might need a torch. So let me throw it in there. Get a low.
We're also still here on the first floor.
It's for vision purposes.
Yeah, are you guys able to see the one with Thalamir right now?
I
Yeah.
can see everything.
Perfect. For Thalamir at this moment, you wait and you notice the sister approaches with a stack of books. As she begins to kind of make her way over, and she goes, "The bench would be fine. Would that work for you?"
Yes, that would be fine, thank you.
As she takes the seat,
Over.
she kind of puts the books down on the table, and she starts kind to show you some of the various covers and the different ones that she has. But you notice very quickly, she kind of just pops her head up with almost this bird-like quickness and sharpness. She goes, where are the rest of your companions?
Oh, well, we actually split up to cover more ground. We don't want to take up too much of your time here, so some of us went upstairs to check on maybe some windows or, anything supernatural like that. Some of us went outside and patrolling the perimeter. I think others are talking to some of the children to get their accounts of what happened or just general information. I thought I'd stay here because I asked you for these books, and I'm actually rather intrigued with these. Thank you for getting them.
Well, Thalamir, you gotta give me a nice deception check at this time, my friend. Let's get those dice
Do I get
warmed up.
advantage?
I knocked a few off the DC because of some of the things.
All
you said.
right.
As long
We
as-
did split up to cover more ground.
What are you worried about? What are you worried about when you dropped the
Nothing, I'm good.
28? You are the lie yourself. As she kind of looks and goes, oh, well, that makes total sense. If you want, I can give you some time with the literature to read, and I'll be in my office. And if you have any questions or want to discuss anything, let me know. And I would recommend your friends
when
not
I'm-
going alone in places, just so they don't get caught up in anything.
They split up in groups of 2, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, buddy system here. So, what would you like me to do with these once I'm done? Just leave them here on the bench?
You could bring them into the detention room. And she kind of points over at the open doors that she came out of. My office is just right on the other side of the wall. You can either leave them there or knock, and I'll bring them back in.
Okay. Thank you.
And none of the children are causing you any trouble, right?
Not that I'm aware of. They've all been pretty helpful with their stories. They've been giving good answers, and a lot of the stories seem to be lining up.
Well, what are they saying?
Well, at night they all seem to hear some noises that go on in the hallway, but all of them are too scared to go out and check. So that's why some of us went upstairs. Maybe we can recreate that, or the noise, or see what's going on with that. I'm not entirely too sure. I haven't been asking the children specifically, but some of our party members were talking to a bunch of the children here.
Well, I can assure you that there's nothing inside the orphanage that is causing anything. Most likely it's the kids playing tricks on each other. And I've seen with a 15, you begin to kind of...
What does she mean? What does she mean by inside the orphanage?
You can tell that...
Does it mean that, like, was she trying to say that, or do I pick up on that she knows that there is something, but she specifically said inside because it's not in the orphanage?
With a 15, you can tell that she didn't mean anything specifically with the inside, but with your deception and your insight following after, you can tell that she knows more than she's letting off, and her denial of something being in the orphanage definitely raises some of the hairs on your horse body at this moment.
I'm curious, what are some of the books that she brought?
There's a variety of them. Were there any specific ones that you were looking for? If not, she does have an assortment of them as well.
I'd like one of the history of Barovia. Any sort of ones that explain any sort of items or artifacts that were banned by Strahd, or he sought out and destroyed them.
Yeah.
Any sort of groups that were sent here to destroy him that failed. Anything like that.
Yeah, there's
Specifically.
There's an assortment of books. One of them is detailing some of the history of Barovia, but it seems very kind of bland. And as you kind of even skim through it really quickly, a lot of it seems to be historical buildings and things of that sort that don't seem the most exciting. Some of them are just the history of, the development of a second floor to one of the taverns, or changing one type of recipe for another. Nothing that really seems to pique your interest. You do find a few that seem to be pretty interesting. There's one about different wines in Barovia and some of the history of those wines. So you can learn a little bit about those if you'd like. Some of them being the Purple Grape Mash number 3, the Red Dragon Crush, and the Champagne du l'Estompe, and all these different types of ones in there. Just something kind of interesting to kind of look through. In addition to that, you do find another one that seems to talk about different recipes and whatnot as well. Nothing too interesting though. One is how to fry different types of frog legs. Another one is how to make stew and soup out of different types of vegetables. Just a variety of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you for these. It'll take me a little bit to skim through here and see if there's anything worth diving into. So.
Well,
But we'll keep our eyes out for anything and come get you if we need. If not, then we'll probably be on our way.
Well, if you have any questions and have anything for me for an interview or anything, I am available in my office as well.
Sure. Thank you.
She nods and kind of does a kind of a glance over you again and a stare for a moment before another soft smile returns as she goes into her office and closes the door. Thalamir, at this time, do you join your companions or do you do anything else at this moment?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the books there. Well, so the detention room, was that this next room here?
Yes.
Okay, and her office is the next one after that? Over here?
Correct. Yep, with the door closed
Okay.
at this moment.
I'm gonna leave the books in this room then.
Oh, okay. As you begin to
And then
enter...
I'll head back to the stairs over here.
Yeah, as you begin to enter, you saw those 3 tables. You just placed them on one of the wooden tables, and you begin to descend down to the basement-esque level. Palin, give me a perception check at this moment. With a 17.
17?
I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
Don't worry, that'll change. Palin, with a 17, you hear the sound of something lunkering and kind of making its way down the stairs at this moment. And you hear a door kind of creaking close. Seeing a shadow appear, you look and see Thalamir approaches from that area, kind of off where you guys have entered inside.
I'm gonna keep walking my way down. I can only see 5 feet in front of me.
You begin to approach
Me
that
too.
section. Palin, you hear a sound rustling from the herbs over there to your left.
Could be anything.
Could be the wind. As Gestal begins to approach Gray at this time also.
I think I found the water damage.
You get to follow Gray.
Great. As you begin to kind of make your way over towards this section, you see up ahead of you what looks to be a crack or cave-like entrance in the back northeastern section of this basement. you can see that there is loose rubble. There's this thick, greasy, like slop, similar to cooking grease that's been left out, that kind of sits there like a gelatinous puddle off into the northern section at this moment.
Now we grab the others. I'm assuming that's its habitat.
Go ahead. I'll check watch for it.
Very well.
I'm gonna make my way up here. Kind of like just peek around and see if I see anything before I step in front.
As you get that close, Gastal, give me, if you are breathing at this time, give me a Constitution saving throw at this moment. As you're doing so, Jason, with a 13 on perception, Gastal, it smells very bad, and the closer that you get to it, you can actually smell a chemically kind of alchemic smell at this moment. Jason, with a 13, you see a specific tome or scroll visible that doesn't seem to match the other ones around that section. Many of them have this kind of beige parchment color, but this one has a bluish color, almost like a dark royal blue. You notice it, and you notice as you're looking at it, it twitches, almost as if it moved for a moment.
I'm gonna try to grab it, see if I can touch it. Like if it's trying to run away or anything.
Yeah, as you grab it and kind of touch it this moment, you notice that there is a thin white cord connected to it. And as you grabbed it, you can see tension on the cord. You feel the hairs stand up on your neck as a creature jumps from behind with a surprise attack. That attack coming your direction. Do you have anything against being surprised, Jason?
Let me check, but
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
And then as we're doing
You
so,
have
roll
a dex
initiative.
save. I forget what it's called. But you
Yeah,
get
danger
advantage.
sense, but it's it's only on Dex.
On dex saves. All right. And at this moment, feel free to roll initiation as well, as this creature will lunge out and jump towards you, Jason, is going to try to bite you. Give me a dexterity saving throw at this time. Better initiative as a nat 1 instead of a dexterity. Okay. Is that your modifier for saves as well?
Yep, that's +2 for everything.
Perfect. You're able
So-
to evade the attack as this creature slides out. What you see is the following, Jason. You see this large, shadow-like spider that kind of begins to move around. You notice that its long arms have these very tiny little hairs, and its mouth has this ruby-like red color and these fangs. You do notice, though, that the creature is almost, in a sense, like this dark mass that is covered by this misty kind of color at this time, as we're rolling initiation at this moment.
That's cool.
Oh, yes. This is going to be a little...
Also, I can only see 5 feet. Is that normal?
Do you have dark vision?
No, I have light cast on
Okay,
my shield.
you're casting light on yourself?
Yeah.
Got you. And what is that, 15 feet or...
30? 20.
Gotcha.
20 foot rate, 20 dim, and 20 bright. So,
20 dim, 20 bright. You should be able to see now at this moment.
oh, great.
It is great. It's great to see at this. I have dark vision. Got you, Palin. Say less. As you guys are able to see this creature at this current moment, it rolled for its. Okay, that's not too bad. At turn. All right,
Jason needs to be added as well.
Jason, what did you get on your roll at this time?
14.
14.
Great.
Oh, no.
3.
For
He got a
initiative.
1.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. He got a nat 1.
Nat 1 on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
so he got a 3.
He got a 3.
Oh, 3 out of
As
it.
far as the number on the die, or not,
Got you.
as far as like with mods.
Cool. Well, Gray, as you start the situation at this time, you see this creature off in this section, or hear it going off towards the section in the northwestern section. What do you do at this moment?
I approach. Can we not deal with things one at a time? Gistal and I found a potential habitat. A cave up there. And I'll go ahead and point in that direction. And then I'm gonna go ahead and look at this thing, and do I have the range for it? No, that's touch. What about you? Also touch. What about you? 10 feet. I don't have anything that I can grab them with right now. Yeah, I've got nothing as far as, like, attacks. Alright. So I want this thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and go, like, around it as well. 20-foot cube, it says.
20-foot cube. Gotcha.
Yep. So, like, however many squares, it's like snapped. Yes, thank you.
You want it just to snap on him like that?
Basically, I want it to reveal anything else too. It's.
Gotcha.
I'm going for that type of thing. So I'll go ahead and post it in the chat so that you know what's up with it.
For sure. Let's see with Fairy Fire at this moment. You concentrating on this 20-foot cube at this time, you can see that this creature has an outline of red, and you can see a little bit of this violet color as well as these blue
Did
and
it
green
fail a
streaks.
dex save?
It did fail the dex save, so you're able to see this creature.
Excellent.
And in addition to that, you also see this dim light begin to appear on this creature this time. However, it's not the only one that you can see. With that, you can see in the bookshelf in the back towards the right side, you see another one shimmers with a failed roll as well. These creatures at this moment giving off this 10-foot dim light. Anything else gray at this moment seeing these creatures?
Lure them up north. We can meet up with Gistal and deal with them all at once. And it took me like 20 feet just to walk over here, so I will take... for 25 feet, so I will go ahead and scoot over here now. And we'll call that it. Get out of Thalamir's way. I can't do anything to the spiders, so we're good.
Gotcha. At this moment, then switching over to Gistal. Gistal, what do you do at this moment?
Did I hear a lot of sound erupting?
Oh yeah, you would hear the sound of some books falling, you would hear some things skittering, and you would hear this kind of arcane energy begin to expand in that area.
Alright, so I'm going to take the dash action, which will put me here at 45, 50, 55, 60. And then I'll kind of just wait and see what happens, because I obviously can't see anything else. And that'll be my turn.
Gotcha. Next up are going to be the creatures at this time. The first one is going to begin to try to attack you, Jason. The other one begins to crawl on the ceiling and make its way over by you as well. Thalamir, that little kind of dry herb bush at the end reveals another spider at this moment. 2 attacks coming towards Jason at this time. The first one, let's grab the sheet real quick, is going to be a 14, Jason.
Oh, that misses.
That's going to miss. As you can see, the mouth kind of opens and lunges forward, trying to pierce downwards at this time. However, it will miss you on that initial attack. The second one is going to try to bite, as they have 2 attacks each. That secondary attack is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
This one is not as bad. It's going to be one of its long kind of leg claws. It kind of swipes at you at this time. Damage-wise, you're going to take is going to be 6 points of slashing damage. And I also need a wisdom saving throw as well.
Okay.
Big roll here.
Oof.
Okay. With a 3, you will take an additional 3 points of psychic damage at this time. Now, the other...
I like the wisdom damage.
The other spider has 2 attacks coming there. Yeah. Oh, don't put that mask on. Don't listen to Gestalt. Don't listen to him. The other 2 attacks are going to be a 15 and a 22.
Yep, both hit.
First one is going to be a claw attack. That is going to be not bad damage, though. Not bad at all. That's going to be 4 points of slashing damage on that one. Then we're going to have that bite attack. That's going to be that 20-something. Damage-wise is going to be kind of bad. That's going to be 11 points of piercing damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw at this moment.
Yep, I don't like not being in a rage. I need to rage.
You do.
Con save of an 11. Oh, con save of an 11 is not enough, as you feel as if this bite has drained some of your energy at this time. You will take that amount of damage, I believe, what was it, 11, out of your max HP until your next long rest at this time. In addition to that, this creature begins to move down here, and in a blink, disappears and appears next to Thalamir and Gray. For the 2 of you guys at this time, I need you guys to give me wisdom saving throws.
I think they are. I hated those things in Baldur's Gate 3.
An 8 wisdom save, okay, and then Thalamir. 13 succeeds, meets it beats. Gray, you are considered frightened from this creature at this time. As that happens at this moment, that's going to be their turns. Pally the Palin, what do we do at this time?
I'll run up on this guy and try and stab.
Stabby stab, let's see it. Nat
You
20.
have +2 because of flanking?
You do have flanking.
So that'll be a 8.
You swing the dagger, and you kind of just miss, and just the air just kind of wafts as you swing by.
Smaller than I thought. Okay.
Got that spidey sense.
That spidey sense.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, moving on then on that, Jason. Jason, you took a bite, you took a scratch from one of the legs. What do you do at this moment?
Yeah. So Jason is immediately entering into a rage. He's like, I cannot believe that spiders are bringing me to near death. Come on. And with my action, you guys are going to see Jason draw a little bit of a different power than you've seen, as he summons a pool of blood and starts healing himself. As I cast healing hands on me.
Oh, not the mask.
Not the mask. Just some healing at this moment. Jason, feel a little bit better. What else do you do?
That's gonna be all.
Okay, Jason. As you see these 2 spiders kind of moving around, their arms kind of getting closer and closer to at this moment, we have Thalamir. Thalamir, you have flanking with Palin. You see the creature in front of you and 2 others in the distance. What do you do at this current time?
I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite,
Okay,
and I'm gonna attack it.
let's see. I believe in you. With the level 1
And for
Wrathful
the attack,
Smite. Come on. Nat 20.
there
Nat
it
20.
is.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
We'll take a dirty 20 as you attack it at this moment. We're going to be
It
looking
takes
at...
11,
That's good.
11 piercing, and then it needs to make a
Is-
wisdom saving throw.
Is that 11 magical damage, just to confirm?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, then at this moment it will take 11 points just to start, and then we'll look at the other aspect of it. You said what type of saving throw? Wisdom save?
Wisdom, and you need to beat.
Okay, nat 20 on the
14.
wisdom save. First nat 20 of the day over here. But it will take the 11 points. Anything else, though, Thalamir?
Oh, you know what? I do an extra 1d6 psychic. regardless if you fail or not. So it takes 4 additional psychic damage.
4 additional psychic damage at this time. As we'll take those additional 4 points. Let me add that in. Anything else on your turn?
And since I attacked him, I don't provoke opportunity attacks from him this turn. So I'm gonna run past him. I'll leap over him,
You're leaving him alone.
and I'm leaving him, and I'm gonna come over here and help Jason.
For sure. Friendship is
I'm gonna-
important.
Let me see, I was here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can make it to here.
Now, are you
And
passing
that
this
will
one?
be
So
my turn.
you might have
No,
one
I'm
up.
going on the left.
So you're trying to avoid them over there at this time. Okay.
I'm
So-
I'm jumping up
the
on these.
bookcase?
So these
I'm
are
jumping up on these
bookcases.
cases.
You're gonna try to jump on
Oh,
them?
how tall are they?
They're almost to the ceiling. So the only reason this guy can do it is because he's on the ceiling, basically.
Oh, I see.
But if you want, you can hang out here
Um,
or one away if you want, for sure. Or just shove Jason towards him. Whatever you gotta do.
Can I squeeze past Jason if I'm trying to walk through his space?
You can try.
no?
It's a little bit tight though. You might have to worry about op attacks with this guy, but you can try if you want. Yeah, if you want to try to get over towards this section, it would just be probably rough terrain at that point.
Yeah, we'll do that. So this was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45, 50. I have just
You
enough
got it,
movement to
Mike.
get here.
Okay, yeah. Then you'll have that one singular with that op attack as
fine.
you try to leave. Only one attack.
Yep.
That's going to be a 15.
Misses.
That's going to miss. Anything else, Dalamir, at this time?
That'll be my... Nope, I already used my bonus action. That'll be my turn.
Yep. Moving on now to Gray. Gray, frightened but relentless. What do you do at this moment?
Gray's just gonna look down at this thing, and as much as she is afraid of it, we're gonna go ahead and use our action, and you have a big puff of spores as I use Halo of Spores. I can use my wild shape for that.
Gotcha at this time.
It's a bonus action, so then as an action, I can use the symbiotic energy here. And get the 4 temp HP.
Gotcha. Healing at this
Or
moment.
not 4 temp HP, but 12 because it's
Each
4
level, yeah.
for each level, yeah.
Perfect.
When I deal my Halo of Spores damage, I get to roll 2 of those die. But that won't be until my next turn.
Yep, but that's a great effect there with Halo of Spores and the symbiotic entity at this moment. Anything else
Yep.
for Gray?
Nope, that's it. I'm not moving because I won't be able to move back. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
Now,
you.
Is that a reaction for Halo of Spores?
It is, or when it starts its turn there, I can use it as a reaction. That one wasn't actually the one I was thinking it was. I was thinking symbiotic energy entity, and I said Halo Spores, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Then
They use the same thing is the issue, that's why I got it mixed up.
gotcha. Next up then, unless anything else for Gray?
Nope, that's it.
Gistol.
Are we doing diagonal attacks?
You could do diagonal attacks, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna try and hit it with Labyrinth's Fang.
Perfect. Ganging up on him at this moment. 19! That's a nice roll right there. 15 points of
15
damage.
radiant damage.
Oh my God. Hey, you know what? You know what's beautiful? You can double that number to 30 points of damage, and that is enough to kill that spider outright at this moment. As it turns into a cloud of smoke and shadowy dust. What a roll! 30 on the dot with the HP. Gestalt, anything else on your turn?
Oh yeah. Since something died within 10 feet of me.
Oh my goodness! When it rains,
You
it
can see me
pours.
absorb some of its like essence into Labyrinth's Fang, and you can see me kind of like get like revitalized and like energized as I regain some temporary HP.
Yes, as you begin to feel this energy begin to transition at this time, as this temp HP begins to work at this moment. Anything else, Gestalt, on a great roll in combat?
That'll be it. That'll be my turn.
Well, we'll switch over to the spiders. And there's two of them. One of them is going to attack at Thalamir. The other one is going to attack at Jason with flank. Thalamir, we'll start with you with 2 attacks. The first one with the claw, it's going to be a 7, so that's probably going to miss. The second one we're looking at this time is going to be a 17 on this one.
That will miss.
As both are going to miss, as it swings with this kind of antenna-like leg missing. The other one will lunge at a moment. Both are going to miss. Jason, 2 attacks coming your way. The first one's going to be the claw attack. That's going
They have
to...
flanking.
Yep, with the +2, that's going to be a dirty 20 on the first one.
Sure.
Jason, damage-wise, what you're looking at this current time with that attack is going to be 8 points of slashing damage at this time, and I need a wisdom saving throw. Jason, push through it. 12. 12.
I don't think that's...
12 is going to be 4 points of psychic damage as well. You have a bite attack coming your way, but I don't think a 13 is going to hit Jason.
Oh, no, 13 does, finally.
That is going to miss at this time. Those spiders are doing their thing. Palin at this moment, what do you do with your dagger in hand at this moment? He does his
this
tank,
way.
doesn't he?
Just face tanking everything.
Put it on, Jason.
Barbarian things.
How
But
tall did
no,
we say the bookcases were?
They, you're looking at about 7 feet. And there's about 2 feet on top of space, so a little bit of additional space.
And what's the ceiling in here?
It's just a flat kind of stone ceiling that's 2 feet of space off of the bookshelf tops.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. I'll just swing on this one then.
Swing away. Carve them up. Big roll.
Is a 23 hit?
3 hits. Roll that damage. Max damage that baby.
Be 9 damage.
9 damage is great damage as you slice into this guy at this time. Slicing through, you can see a little bit of this green goo drip out his blood. Anything else at this moment?
Poor Jason.
Help me!
Yeah. No, I'll hang out here.
Jason, seeing your companions helping, you have like mega flanking ability right now at this time. What do you do, Jason?
First, I'm going to give temp HP to my good friend Talamir. Let me just roll real quick.
Sir, I think you need that more than I do.
Yeah.
I cannot give it to myself. Trust me, if I could,
Ooh.
you get 10 temp HP.
10
Alright,
points.
that's big.
Then I'm going to attack this spider here, the one that's below me.
Yes. Do it. Come on, Jason.
Yeah.
Big nat
Oh,
20,
and
Jason.
before I roll, I'm going to also use my bonus action to rev up my blade so I can do the 1d4 bonus fire damage.
Got you.
So yeah, that's a 14. That's probably going to miss.
+2 with flanking.
No.
And that's going to hit with a 16, my man, so roll that damage.
Balin, you're a lifesaver.
The gift that keeps on
Yeah.
giving. What is that? 9 points?
Use your thing. Use your thing.
Add that bad boy on
Plus
there.
the fire.
Ooh, that is a great sight. What is that? 13 altogether?
Yep.
Mhm.
Perfect. Okay, great damage. And that's fire damage, I believe, right?
Yep.
Gosh.
The 1d4 fire damage, the rest is slashing.
Well, as you see that blade begin to spin and you can slice through at this moment, you can see flames following behind. What a hit. You took a massive amount of the damage out of the way, Jason. Big stuff. Anything else on your turn, my friend?
That's gonna be all.
Okay, so as we're moving on at this time from Jason on to Thalamir, what do you do at this moment?
I'm just gonna smack this one in front of me. See what I can do.
Violence is not always the answer. Let's see the roll.
Sure it is.
Talk to the spiders.
It's a friendly spider.
Nope.
Spider.
17.
Plus 2.
17.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
Big damage here. We want big numbers. What is that? 9 points right there?
9 points of
That's
damage.
great damage so far.
And how's he looking?
So with that attack, the one by you looks like it has taken a good first kind of chunk of damage out, but still looks pretty good. Now the one by Jason and Palin looks to be bloodied at this time.
I'm gonna
Not
smite
critical.
the one in front of me.
Got it. Let's see it.
These don't count as an undead or a fiend, correct?
These they do technically count as undead. Yes.
Ooh, so I'm gonna roll that guy in addition.
Yeah, not spirits or anything, but
And
considered.
that's fine. That just means I get an extra D8. So
Roll that spice.
18 radiant damage.
What is that times 2? What is that? 36?
36.
Look at that math. Guess what? That spider is joining his friend because he's dead. As you absolutely cook this thing with that attack, slicing through this radiant damage, beginning to illuminate the area, and this spider turns into the bits of remains of dust and shadows. Nothing left besides that. Thalamir, great attack. Anything else?
Yes, actually, I'm gonna walk up to Jason, and I'm gonna give him 6 points of healing from lay on hands.
All right,
Thank you so much.
6 points of healing at this time. Lay on hands. Feel free to roll that.
Huh?
You've
Roll what?
where'd you?
No, he shoots
Oh, I
his
just-
funeral.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
I just
sorry.
I have 10 charges. I can allocate it like
For some reason, I
whichever
thought you had to roll,
whichever
but
I want.
yeah, you give
No,
that
no.
healing at this time over to Jason. Much needed at this moment. Anything else, Delamere, at this moment?
You are not poisoned, correct, Jason? Not
I don't
considered-
think.
Okay.
I mean, is the minus 11 to my max HP, is that considered a poison?
No.
Okay.
Then no, I'm not poisoned.
That's it. That's my turn.
Gray, at this moment, feel free to give me a saving throw to start your turn at this time. Still frightened. What do you do? I believe that creature's actually dead, so you're not frightened. So at this moment, as that's dead at this time, what do you do at this moment?
I'm looking at that thing, and I still don't have any ranged attacks that presumably wouldn't hit Palin. I don't know if this is a cone or if it's just a launch. Okay, it's just a single creature, so it doesn't count for Palin. So I'm gonna scoot up in here, and we're gonna go ahead and launch a poison spray at it just to see if something happens.
For sure.
Does a 14 hit the spider?
14 does not hit the spider.
Well, I tried. Well, with me being right here, I'll be able to use my reaction at least. So I'm all good.
All right, as you're hanging
We're
tight
like
at this
double
moment-
flanked up.
Yeah, you guys basically have this guy cornered at this moment. Gestal, what do you do?
How big is this thing?
This spider is relatively big. I would say the full mass of it is like a 5-foot long spider, and it kind of goes off the ground about 4 feet. So it's very large, but it's very mobile with how it can contort its body.
Yeah, but if it's 4 feet, I wouldn't be able to see him clearly through Palin and Gray.
Yeah, it would be a little bit tough to see him through there, but you know he's somewhere down this kind of pathway of the books.
Yeah. I really can't do anything because it's like if it was one person, whatever. But like I'd be shooting through 2 people at something that's 4 feet when everything there is 5 feet and taller.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just wait over here and I'll hold my action if it comes around me, and I'll swing around it.
For sure. Then at this moment, this creature, cornered in this moment, you can see it begins to kind of move and has a little bit of agitation to it where, in a moment, disappears from sight. And as it does so, appears behind Thalamir at this moment. As it does so, you can see the teeth begin to kind of sink towards you, Thalamir. Let's see if this could hit you at this time. It's a high roll. That one is going to be 22 on that roll. It was almost maxed out.
That will hit.
Teeth begin to kind of protrude forward, trying to pierce your direction. It's going to be max damage on the bite. That's going to be 15 piercing, but I also need a Constitution saving throw at this moment.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm. Big roll.
Con save. Boom. Oh, not good. Not good.
And 11, that damage you took, which was, what was it, I believe 15?
15.
Is going to be reduced from your maximum HP at this moment until the next
Okay.
long rest.
Now, what if I'm using... What if I have temp HP? Does that affect temp HP first? And then whatever's left minimizes my total HP?
That's a good
Because I have 10 temp HP. So theoretically, I would only take 5 damage of the poison that would reduce, or that would go into my
So you would
pool of
take
HP.
you would take the damage initially. Did you have any temp HP after the bite from the first piercing part?
Say that again?
So like, you took that initial damage from that first one, correct? Did you have any temp HP after the piercing before the con save?
I thought it was part of the same attack.
So yeah, so if you took that damage, you're still gonna lose that max HP though. So that's 15 points.
Okay, I'm just gonna do what I think is right. So this is 0, take 2, 3, 5. Okay, so then if I... Okay, we're good.
Alright, next up is Palin. What do you do?
Great question. If I shimmy on top of this bookcase, can I shoot a bow from there?
If you want to try to shimmy on top to get an angle, I would just need an
Yeah.
acrobatics or athletics check.
Alright, yeah, let me try that. Acrobatics.
No net ones. This is not the time.
No, we're good. 23.
23, you're fine. You can see from this angle the creature next to Thalamir. What do you do?
Let me shimmy a little bit further. I'll go...
And then it'd be considered rough terrain, so that would just be 10 feet per square.
Oh, okay. So I'm stopped there. I'll take my shot.
Shot's loaded up at this moment. Let's see.
Is there any disadvantage on the shot from being prone?
No, since you're up, since you're up there, it
Doesn't
would
matter.
just be a base shot. But with a 6 on that, we kind of and hits one of the scrolls off to the side. Anything else, pal?
Okay. No, that's it.
Next up is Jason. What do you do?
Can I move through Thalamir and the spider?
It would
Just
be
like
considered
this.
rough terrain. That's the only thing I would have for that.
Wait, I'm moving here and I'm giving Thalamir another temp HP.
Thalamir.
This time it's 11 temp HP.
The gifts keep on giving.
Nice.
As you get a little temp HP at this time, Jason. Anything else on your turn?
Well, no, that's just a free thing
The
at the
free
beginning
action,
of my
yeah.
turn. So now let me just try and hit the spider. Oh, I'm attacking recklessly, so let me crit fail. And it critted. Let's go.
Oh my goodness!
Nice.
And I'm also going to remember to use my fecal this time, so let me just roll the damage twice and see which one comes out better. Yep. So that's going to be 19 points of damage to the spider.
19 points of damage. What type of damage would that be?
It's all slashing, but my weapon counts as magical.
That is a beautiful thing because, Jason, it has 18 HP left at this time. So, how do you want to do this, my friend?
Jason just starts hacking at the spider. Like, even after it's dead, he's still just whacking at the thing until it's just a bloody mess on the floor.
Oh my gosh. So as you begin to chop this spider into pieces, whacking it, turn it into a mess of this kind of shadowy substance, the creature is no more. In this moment, the creatures around you guys are no longer a threat. You guys can have a moment of breath. What do you guys do at this time?
Damn it. I just wanted a book. Why?
Perhaps this is a sign you should stop touching things, seeing as to how everything you've touched has turned out to be some form of evil.
You know, I cannot even defend myself. You are correct.
There is something up to the north.
Wait, but let me just check one thing before we move. So, wait, when I go back to like the first spot, is the book still there, like the blue parchment, or was that just the spider in camouflage?
You could find the blue parchment there. It does have a little bit of that loose kind of spider webbing. But yeah, you can find it at this moment.
Right, I grab it. Alright guys, let's go.
It is a scroll about knitting. So that's something that you find. But for our companions, Gray and Gestalt, another shadowy figure appears off to your guys' left. This one being the sister, as she begins to make her way down as you hear her voice echo, I know that you're down here. You shouldn't be down here. It's dangerous. Please come out.
I'm gonna go further into the shadows.
Just running,
Gray just...
I'm not running, I'm just quietly moving out into the shadows so she can't see me.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in trouble for this shit, and I want to get rid of whatever's in there.
Damn, even with my 28 deception, she still
believed you.
Came down here.
She believed you,
well,
but...
we were making a lot of noise, so...
Yeah. I wrapped up a sword.
You notice Gestalt at this moment that she begins to approach as she looks at you and goes, You! Where are you and your companions? You shouldn't be down here. It is dangerous. There are monsters and creatures. There's a reason why it's off limits.
So you knew about these creatures, and yet you've done what?
What is there to do with them? They're no threat to the children. They're protecting the records of the orphanage. And now they're dead.
I'm gonna walk
Their
up.
children. How dare you keep them in a dangerous area with monsters around?
The monsters are not from these spiders. These spiders have nothing to do with the disappearances of children or the odd sounds that the kids hear at night that they say. These spiders are down here specifically to protect these documents, these scrolls and papers, the food from anybody who tries to steal.
So they're often food.
I don't know.
Now I'm gonna kind of get like in the way of her exit. Where is this damage?
It seems that things might have dried up down here in the last hour or so.
And why does this place smell like death?
She kind of like looks and Even without a deception check needed, you can tell this. No deception check needed. She's trying to lie. She goes, one of the things could be some of the rotting food if you found any. Must have to just get it cleaned out. But you should leave. This is not a safe place. Please. The children, if you want to help them, you must look around the orphanage, not in the underbelly of a forgotten basement.
Jason's going to put his sword on her neck.
Ho ho ho!
The mask is
That
back.
escalated quickly. That escalated quickly.
My man.
Way too quickly.
What are you doing?
Look, I've already had an experience where a priest, a so-called holy man, was helping people. Actually had a bunch of innocent folks tied up in his basement. So here we are again, for someone who claims to be helping the people, have a shady basement. And now, this shady basement who smells like death, and you're saying, no, it's so easy, it's all sunshine and flowers. No, I don't believe you. Just tell me what's going on here, or I'm cutting off her head. Right here and now to protect these kids.
Give me a intimidation with advantage, Jason. Talk about taking
Jesus.
the moment by
Wow.
storm.
Love it. Put the mask on, Jason.
Yeah, put it on as well.
Mask. The mask is calling, Jason.
Don't listen to anyone, Jason. Put that. Oh,
16
oh,
again.
It's
You're-
talking to you like the Green Goblin mask.
do it. You are weak. As with a was that 16?
It's,
Yep.
Great roll. With that roll with a 16, you can see she kind of is frightened, and she goes, it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've done it for the children. As she begins to just ugly cry as she takes her glasses off, she goes, "You don't know what we were going through. Everything that I did was to help them. I didn't want anyone to get hurt or anything.
You did what?
I made a deal. The orphanage was out of money. There were no funds anymore. The Baron didn't want to give us anything. We didn't have food. We didn't have anything. Anything to help the children. Clothing, medicine. So I made a deal with one of the nobles in the town to help us get the supplies and funding that was needed. I didn't know that they were going to do what they did. I didn't know they were going to take the children. I didn't know any of those things. I didn't know.
Do you know where they took the children?
They're dead. Or gone, or they're not here. That's all I know. With a 14 insight check, Thalamir, you get the idea that the emotion change is dramatic, it's intense, and you're leaning on the side of truthful. But you can't confirm it with a 14.
Give me the name of this noble.
I really don't want this to become a bigger thing than it is.
He presses the sword. Give me the name of the noble.
Oh my god! You can see with a breath, he kind of looks off, or she kind of looks off to the side before. It's one of the nobles that are friends with the Baron. It's the Watchtower House family. They made the deal with me. If I can get food and supplies for them, they would come back and make a deal in 7 years, and I would have to accept it. And I made this deal 7 years ago, sir, and they're collecting their deal. They want 3 children, and they already took 2. And I can't say anything because he's the second most wealthiest person inside all of Barovia. My hands are tied, and without me, I know the kids wouldn't have anybody. So I bit my tongue and I put my head down, and that's why I told them that they have to go in their room at night. I would lock the door. I just didn't want people to know there was really something inside the orphanage. And I wasn't lying about the spiders. They were to protect the books and the scrolls, but beyond that, in that crevice in the back wall. Evil. A hag lies there.
She's the one that takes the children.
Her and her creature that the kids call it the Crooked Man. It's a creature that has long arms that look like poles. It kind of crawls amongst the walls like the spiders would, but its eyes are something that you just could not unsee. That's the truth, and I'm telling you everything. Nothing
And
hidden.
they are the ones that are killing the children and taking them.
Yes.
Is that what
So
the
what?
cost? Is that the nobles have made?
3 child souls.
So the nobles are aware of this hag in the wall. Are they the ones that? Are they related to the hag at all? Are they in cahoots?
And as this moment, you can see that she is getting extremely antsy and nervous. HP, you get a gut feeling of uneasiness. Now, you don't feel that extreme emotion, obviously, of course, for you, but you get the idea that something is different from this section compared to the rest of the place. Almost like there is some type of energy or atmosphere that you just notice and pick up on with your passive perception. But she responds to that saying,
Excuse me, headmistress, please. You need to calm down. Give us answers. You can still come back from this. You can still do what's right.
If the town finds out, I'm going to be executed. I'm the one who made the deal. I needed the supplies, and the only person I think that would know would be the Watcher House family. They came here and made the deal. Nobody else. And 7 years to the day, I came down here and that wall cracked open. And ever since then, I've been hearing sounds from it. And then one night, when I came down here, I saw her. And she said that her and her pet were going to take them, day by day. So I've been trying to hide them in there. But I think the only people who would know would be the Watcher House.
Is the hag there now?
I don't know. When I said that it's been locked up and closed, I've kept it sealed, and I've been putting these mint leaves on the ground to try to get rid of the stench of the rotting flesh. They say that if a hag lies in your residence, you'll know by the smell before you see her. And that's true. And I didn't want the children to smell it.
Jason's going to sheathe his blade and drop 200 gold pieces to the ground. Next time, just do a donation drive or something. Don't sell the clothes of your children.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, but please be careful. She kind of glances over and kind of stands there. For Thalamir, Gray, and Palin, are you guys following Gestal and Jason, or are you guys asking any additional questions or exploring anywhere in this area at this time?
Are they going up where I just left? Or are they leaving?
It seems like they made their way up towards that section indeed. Yep.
Okay, I was coming down here to tell them the vibe was off anyway, so I'm just gonna go right back up as soon as I see that they went up.
For sure.
Yeah. Where are you guys? Okay.
You guys begin to go there. You see Sister Elra looks at you, Thalamir, and she begins to sob. She goes, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do. It was either throw them into the streets or make the deal. I didn't know that anybody would be taken. And I thought maybe he would come back for some favor or something. But, sir, nobody is adopting children in Barovia. They barely have enough food for themselves. Most of these kids grow up and age out of here, and try to make their own way inside the world, but I'm all they have, and I'm afraid that Watchtower House is going to say something and get me executed.
Save your tears. We will figure it out.
You notice she goes
Gestal is a very determined man.
determined.
We will figure this out.
Are you sure? Can you,
He will get to the bottom of this.
could you promise it?
100%.
And at this moment, she goes in for an embrace of a hug. Do you hug her back?
I'll let her, but I won't reciprocate.
Gotcha. Hug is about 3 seconds before she lets
She
go.
get a little handsy.
No. Hands are up there. Hands are up there. all above, all above the chest. She gives you a hug at this time, and she goes, "Thank you. I'll be keeping an eye on the children just in case it tries to find its way out." Disappears.
I'm gonna look towards Palin and whistle.
He's wedged and stuck, I assume, at the top of the
Yeah,
bookshelf at this time. His head's just stuck.
I'll gingerly de-shelf. I didn't want to make a scene.
Sorry about that.
Oof.
And then I'll walk towards wherever everyone else went. I'm assuming up here.
Yeah. And
Yep.
you guys begin to make your
Yes,
way.
sir.
Any conversations you and Palin have as you guys begin to make your way towards Jason, Gestal, and Gray?
Sure.
So she sucks, huh?
No!
I think she had good intentions, but since she went about it the wrong way.
I mean, she's meant to protect these kids, and she hasn't. If this is truly all these kids have, she's horrible. I wouldn't make the deal.
This
Is all I'm saying.
Desperation is one hell of a thing to go through. I understand her situation, as I've been in one similar. I don't judge her.
You've been in something like this before?
Similar, more with myself, but I understand her desperation and her wanting to do something but not being able to, and given no other choice.
Would you have taken the deal?
Yes.
Yeah, well, she still sucks, but
Well, if that's how you see it, but I understand what she's going through and I don't judge her for it. It's easy to guess how other people are feeling and what they've gone through, but until you've done it yourself, it's hard to say.
I guess that could be true. I just can't imagine a situation in which someone who's supposed to protect these kids is making any deal like that. I'd rather do anything I can, use any means.
Maybe this was her last ditch effort. Maybe she's tried everything else.
But to willingly sacrifice 3 kids? She had 7 years to prepare for this.
Well, she did say that she wasn't aware of what they were going to do until the day of. Not like she went into it knowing the outcome.
She could have done something the day of then.
Hindsight is 20/20.
She doesn't seem to be doing much these days.
I think she's not mentally equipped to deal with this sort of situation. Seems like she gets flustered easy and overwhelmed. Her emotions might have taken over and she felt lost. Felt like she was helpless.
Oh, I agree. I think someone else should be in charge of the orphanage entirely.
Dang.
That's none of my concern. None of my business, really. Nor do I really even care. We're doing this all while talking. Or all while walking towards the...
Yeah. Just standing in the middle of there, just
Yeah,
like,
we-
wait a minute, you guys.
Stopped on the way.
Yeah, as you guys begin to make your guys' way down, having this convo, we're in a new section of this area at this time. So let me throw you guys onto another map real quick, because I know we are moving down to the next layer of this area. As you guys make your guys' way down to an area that looks like the following. Inside this area, what you guys can see is another kind of loose area of this kind of thick, greasy kind of flooring before it goes into slick cobblestone again. Gestal leading the way. You can see that there is a door right away to your left. There is a section that goes off straight and then turns left. But you also see that there is a shattered glass window here that has a passageway into a room that has some statue. There also is over here what looks to be a sliding glass window that kind of slides out almost like a glass door. That is what you see at the current time.
What are these red things on the floor?
You look over there, what you can see is there is glass from this shattered window here, but these things specifically look to be some type of rock. These don't look to be any type of leaf or anything like that. They look to be these... Oh, sorry, actually. These on the ground right here look to be the similar style as those mint leaves that you have seen on the other level. These are more kind of put out and kind of sprayed across the ground. But yeah, those are those mint leaves. Numbing your nose as you guys descend into this area.
Alright, I want to just kind of take a peek in here and see if I see anything. I don't want to go in. I just want to, just kind of look.
You look inside and see what looks to be a room that has almost perfectly kind of maintained grass. You can see this grass is kind of curling amongst itself. It doesn't seem to be kind of uniform, but it looks to be wild. You see that in each corner there's these bundles of leaves that kind of scatter around in these dead vines. The biggest thing is you see that there is a big statue in the middle of the room. And in addition to that, you can see what looks to be an altar. This altar has a dagger on it, and you can see that it has a slit that looks to be filled with blood, as you see a red liquid inside of it. That, my friend, is what you notice.
Can I tell who the statue is of?
Looking at the statue at this time, feel free to give me a religion check.
5.
Looks to be somebody important when it comes to religion. I would say feel free to roll with advantage, specifically for this one. 5. The consistency is... You know what?
It was
Looks together as a 10.
No, looks familiar, but does not seem to be somebody that you can remember at this time.
I'm too focused. I'll take a step.
Boink.
12. Gray, looking over here, you have seen images of this individual in the town of Vallaki near the church, but you can't make out who it is.
Was this statue not somewhere near the church over in Vallaki, Crystal?
I cannot recall at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
There are more important things around. Do I see those bones?
Looking under there, you can see, no roll needed now at this point, you can see animal bones that scatter all around. And the more you look, you can actually see that there's tons of melted candles that have been scattered and left there, and also bundles of different types of herbs, and even some produce have been kept here as well, as offerings, it looks like.
What's the altar made out of?
The altar itself looks to be made out of a thick kind of iron, kind of rectangle material. You can see that there's that slit on there as well, and blood that pools down into what looks to be a basin at the bottom. That's what it looks like there. And there looks to be a silvered dagger that is laying on top with a wooden handle. Something that you notice.
I'll take the dagger. And I want to use it like to kind of reflect the area behind me and look around the room, because a kid told me that you can see the crooked man if you have a mirror or something like that.
Give me a D100 at this moment.
26.
Yes. As this happens, you see a shadow kind of appearing behind you in that kind of reflection. You notice as you're kind of looking through it at this time, are you pointing the reflection backwards towards kind of where you guys are, or out towards like the actual like room?
I was trying to like do like the room, like I was gonna put my back to the back side of the room and put up the dagger and kind of like look and use the dagger as like a rear view mirror to kind of look around.
For sure. As you do so, you don't see much until the reflection of light coming from what looks to be another one of those stained kind of glass like wall murals shows something a little bit more sinister. You thought for a moment that you saw a face looking back at you. And looking back in the reflection doesn't seem to be the case. Now, as you begin to kind of tilt and move the blade, you notice more and more the reflection of this creature that begins to form in front of you, almost as if it is appearing visible at this moment. This is what it looks like. This hunched over large creature with these large kind of arms at this time. As it hisses and points its finger out towards you, roll initiation at this moment.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
that
it's
is so awesome.
It is.
I love that.
Nasty.
I love it.
Get ready for
That's
it.
nasty.
It's about to be insane.
Lots of fives. That's 66.
Yes. Here we go. Let's roll for our bad
Does
boy.
it make itself visible to everyone now?
Makes itself visible to everybody at this moment.
Woo! Palin!
Just
Good
good
roll.
initiative.
Palin.
Ready
what
for
are-
this one?
What are we on today, Palin?
I see it too.
At this moment, you see the creature
Yay.
begins to kind of move and turn, and as this happens, the roots around you guys by Gestalt begin to move in the ground also, revealing another creature. This creature at this time looks like the following. It comes out of the ground with this festering flesh that is visible in front of you as you see not one, not two, but three of these creatures begin to kind of pull themselves out of the soil and rot at this moment.
Let's do this.
We're going to add them into the turn order separately, with their roll being not good, a 3. At this moment, combat has initiated. Good luck. Palin, what a way to start combat. What do you do?
You said to move through people, it's rough terrain.
For rough terrain, yeah, if it's like wedged like that.
Okay, so if I were to go there, that is 10 movement to get across?
Yes.
Okay. 15, 20... Up. Okay. I'm swinging on this guy.
For sure. Let's see.
Going for it.
Does a 9 hit?
Oh my goodness. Swinging over at this creature this time. A 9 does not hit, sadly.
Bummer. Okay. I will. Okay. Quick question on this one.
Yep.
So I've got 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have like another dagger or something for like
I've got a short sword.
Okay.
Does
Good.
that count? Okay.
Yeah, so it's got
I will
the
swing
light.
it then.
Let's see it. You had this bad boy just cooking up, didn't you? Dirty 20. Okay. Somebody came to play with the big boys. Let's see the damage. 10 points.
I think
up.
that's just 5. I don't think I have sneak attack.
So just 5
No,
points
unless
of
you have
piercing.
something special, depending on what kind of rogue you are.
As
But if you don't have anything special, it's be the 5.
No special, yeah.
You slice into this bad boy. Slice, and as you do, you can see that the arm slices, and inside this festering flesh are maggots and worms that begin to spill out onto the ground. The creature looks at you and opens its mouth, the teeth just barely hanging on by rotted gums. Palin, what do you do? Anything else?
No, that's it.
Well, Gray at this moment. Palin runs in there at this moment, dagger and short sword in hand. You are up now. What are you cooking up in the kitchen? Locked in.
Just a massive spore explosion. Just it's 60 feet from me, so everywhere because that doorway is open.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I believe those are deck saves, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a fail over here. I'm going to throw this on there just to have him look. A fail over
Yep.
here. And then 2 successes. A 15 and a 19 for the 2 up on top. But 2 of them are affected by that. Anything Gray else on your turn?
No.
Perfect. And at this moment, as you can see, this psychedelic mushroom causes these flickers of colors shifting in these swirls of rainbow hues. Next up is the creature. You can see the creature begins to kind of move and kind of crackle its body at this time. And in doing so, I am going to need every creature within 30 feet of it, which let me throw a aura on there. 30. That's going to
Damn
be
it, I'm like just in range.
everybody, including Jason, I believe. Let me throw it up just to confirm.
He's like just within 30 feet, yeah.
At this time, I need all of you to give me wisdom saving throws at this moment. 15 is a good one. 16. Palin!
3.
Okay. And then Thalamia.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Oh, Paladin
Wisdom
did
save?
get sneak attack on that attack.
I did?
Yeah,
So that'd
because
be
Nice.
10.
you're only that's the only creature within 5 feet of you.
Very cool.
What does
so
it?
you do get it.
But wait, where's Palin?
He's
yeah.
a
If you were
swashbuckler,
if you were up there when you made the attack, then yeah, you get.
Nash or something.
And I think as a swashbuckler, you also
Get fancy.
you get the
footwork.
ability to like retreat without provoking opportunity attacks. I think
It
that's
was
how
rakish
swashbucklers are supposed to-
audacity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, what am I making? Wisdom save?
Yep. 5.
Natural 1.
Nice.
Oh,
Worse than me.
boy.
Natural 1.
Well, that is the lowest roll, I believe, which means that you will be the one who has the effect. At this moment, you see that the creature looks your direction, and you feel as if your body begins to tense up, almost as if all the muscle fibers no longer are under your own power. Thalamir.
Oh, this is Gray's best friend.
possessed at this time by this creature. You
Oh, shit.
feel the flow of blood, and you feel as if your eyes begin to change. Gestalt and Gray, you notice through the slit of his mask, you can see the eyes turn this white color, almost as if a milky fog has taken over at this time. That is just going to be its bonus action, as it's going to move up for its action. As it moves up at this time, you're going to see the claws begin to move out. It is going to try to go for Gestalt on this one. Gestalt, as it tries to use its Crooked Grasp at this time, that's going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Damage-wise, we are looking at... low, but it could have been really bad. But that's only going to be 12 points of slashing damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw. Big roll here, Gestalt.
17.
Nice.
That is huge. No ill effect, but you can see that the claw goes right across your face, just missing your eyes at this moment. Could have caused a little temporary issue there, but did not. Next up is Gestalt. What do you do?
Hold on. Let me just put damage in there. So I'm going to shift my form, and I'm going to go with my long tooth. So that'll give a bonus action to attack with my strength modifier. So I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke. I'm sorry, Burning Hands.
Ooh, yes. So what is that? Con save on the way? Or
It
dex save?
is a dex
Dex
save,
save.
but I cast it at level 2, so I gotta add another d6 to that. So that'll be 11 fire damage,
Okay.
or half if they make the save.
With a dex save, that's going to be a 19, but it will take half damage rounded up. So what is that? 6 points?
It's however you want to divide it. If you want to go half and the greater or the lesser.
Yeah,
it's
we'll
up to you.
always do the greater then. So you'll do 6 points of damage on him at this time. As you can see, that's fire damage, correct?
Yes.
Interesting. Looks to do full effect. No positive or negative besides that, but does do full damage at this time. The creature kind of turns towards you and hisses, and you can just see it is just a void of light. The eyes and the mouth are just empty, soulless husks. Anything else, Gestalt?
Yeah, this one also would get hit because it's a 15-foot cone.
Oh, yes.
So we'll go
Let me
do
get that
it.
dex. Nat 1 on the dex save, so that's going to be double damage on that. So how much did you roll altogether?
It was 11
Times
total.
222 is enough to kill it outright as you scorch this thing as it begins to fester with flames. It kind of falls to the ground and it gets charred in the dirt and grass. Great kill. Anything else, Gustavo?
Awesome. Yeah. No, wait, hold on. That's 4. I gained 4 temporary HP from shifting. I wasn't... Wait a minute. Did I get 7? Sorry. Oh yeah, no, I do get 7 because I killed it. And I'm going to bite at the at that steel thing.
Yes, do it. Let's see it.
Let's see. 20.
Let's...
Dirty 20.
Dirty
I do
20.
4 points of piercing damage.
Big bite there. Is that magical damage?
No, it's just
Piercing?
piercing damage. Yeah, just regular piercing damage.
Take half damage on it, but you'll still take some damage from that. Anything else, Gestalt?
No, that's it. That's my turn.
Gestalt, as your turn goes on, Thalamir, you are possessed by the dark entity that is this creature, and by doing so, on this turn, you would have to attack the closest person within melee range to you with a melee attack.
Okay.
Up to you who you would say is closer. I would say Gestalt is around the
Either's
corner,
close.
so you also have Gray there as well.
Gray, it's coming for you.
That's fine.
I'm gonna cast True Strike.
Yeah, it would be with severe
True
attacks.
Strike?
Yeah.
Only recorded use of True
Wait a minute.
Strike.
Wait.
Come
Not
at
true.
me.
Before you
I
roll,
have
before
I
you
have
roll,
used it. I've used it plenty times before. Go ahead.
You have, but can he? Does he have to make a regular attack?
It would
or
have to- it would
can
have to
he
be
make a spell attack.
It would
If it's a
have
spell. He can use True Strike. If not, he has to use his regular attack.
it would have to be
That's what I
a
don't know.
melee-based attack. That's the only
So,
rule I have for it. That
True Strike.
has intent to hurt or injure.
Quick as a
True
cantrip,
Strike is. It doesn't do bonus damage yet. I don't know what that D8's for, but
It is a spell. That's the thing.
I cast it. Basically turns my attacks to radiant. Right now, that's all it does.
Okay.
Do I take extra from radiant damage? It doesn't
No.
say. Will be.
Probably
No,
not.
you don't. No, you don't.
Will
No
be.
player character takes extra damage from medium.
Alright, that works for me. Let me see that
So
attack roll.
14
That-
to hit.
That misses.
Now you do have
Just
advantage
kinda
though. Oh no, that's not a
casually-
companion, so never mind. So it would just be a 14 then flat. Because Jason's not considered an ally right now for you.
Correct.
No,
No, I
that
don't.
would be
I don't. I don't
Okay.
get.
No friendship at the current moment. So that's gonna miss. Thalmir, as you swing your weapon at this time. Great, you just kind of sidestep at the
Yeah.
moment. Anything you say towards Thalmir.
Kind of tilts my head. Can I tell just from looking at the slit in his helmet that he's not quite right at the moment?
Give me an insight check.
That's a
You could
solid
also-
4 on the die.
You even
Attack use.
I was gonna say with
I
that
know that much.
you don't notice any direct thing that you know for a fact he's possessed or something, but knowing that he just turned around and swung, you get the idea that something, yes, is wrong or something's obviously, I hate to say off with him. Like, oh, he's a little weird right now. No, he swung
You
at
saw
you.
that. You saw that. He like put all of his effort into it. Like he's swinging to kill.
Yeah.
Jason, I would suggest focusing on the main creature. I will keep Thalmir occupied.
All right.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay, I'll leave.
I'll
I'll leave our horse boy with you.
Oh,
Does he get an opportunity attack if I?
he would if
No,
you...
you're still within 5 feet.
Hey, as long as you stay within 5 feet, but he would be
And
able to swing
10
if you
feet,
leave.
actually. He has reach attack
Yes, he does have 10 feet, but if
because
you
of his
leave,
lance.
if you leave that 10 feet, he'd be able to attack you.
So yeah, you can even come up to here so that you're not the closest creature. Just so that his attention is exclusively on me.
Yeah, how
Can
would
you-
that work? If
Can you truly
If my
handle
reach-
his exclusive attention?
if my reach
It's
is 10,
closest
can
creature.
I make an attack that's 10 feet away, or does it have to wait till they're out of my reach?
You have to make
Like, if
as
he's
they're
there-
leaving as they're leaving your threat area.
Like if he did that.
Okay, so that would interesting.
That would be
a.
a op attack.
didn't-
This is
I
not
didn't
op
know.
attack.
That's interesting. I didn't know that's how that worked.
Because
That's
the
cool.
theory is you do the attack before they leave the position.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
In
sense. That's pretty
passing,
cool.
kinda, yeah. What are you thinking, Jason?
How long has it been since our encounter with the spiders?
It has probably been, I would assume, like what, 5-10 minutes, maybe, not even.
Yeah.
No, but like,
Ooh,
I
that
need,
means I still have my
need
temp HP if it's less than 10 minutes.
I would
Yeah,
say
that's why I'm
it
asking.
would be less than 10 minutes. I mean, you guys did just literally finish the battle, walk down, ascend into this
I
room.
walked in here.
We'll say 5 minutes for
Yeah. Your temp HP lasts until the end of the day. There's no
Well,
like time limit on it. It's just if you gain more. They
For
don't
mine,
stack.
it's a 10-minute thing.
Really, you have something that gives them 10 HP for just 10 minutes. Oh, that yeah,
yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
your wild shape kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So he
you
uses one
Oh.
use of the wild shape. That's hell yeah. That works.
Oh yes, indeed.
Yeah, no.
Which
Love this
also
course.
means that I still have a bunch of temp HP.
The gift
Yes.
that keeps on giving. Jason, what are we? Ooh!
You thought you get
gonna give it to
10
Thalmir?
HP?
Oh, you're
No.
not gonna give it to Thalmir
He
again?
said not now. He said not now.
Not today, buddy.
Thank you.
Anything else, Jason, at this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this creature in front of me. Yeah,
Let's see.
I might take the opposite. Because I'm not getting any flank bonuses if I'm here, right?
Correct. Yes.
Correct.
I'm gonna risk it. Oh, you know what? I'm already risking with the reckless
No, just-
attack.
Yeah, he's gonna have advantage to hit you. It's not worth it. You could stay one round.
So that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
16 does.
Great.
Get out
I'm
of
using
here,
my
string mean man.
rage. So that's gonna be 15 points of damage.
Great damage. What type of damage is that? Just slashing and rage?
Just slashing. Yeah, just slashing, but it's magical slashing, so
Gotcha. Full
that
effect.
bypasses. Yep. Let me just see if I have any bonus actions that I can use. Nope. So that's gonna be all for me.
Not if you want. Oh, you didn't go reckless. Or did you go reckless?
Yeah, I did go reckless.
Yeah, that's your bonus action.
Well, Jason, as we switch off of your turn, it's going to use one of its legendary actions at this time in the combat. As you begin to hear whispers inside your head, Jason, that's
Oh,
disembodied
no.
at first until you hear a familiar voice. Jason, what would putting me on for 1 minute do? This is your time to harness the power, Jason. Give me a wisdom saving throw at this time.
Damage.
Big
Come on,
roll
guys.
here. Big roll.
It was big. It was
Oh!
big. It was a big natural one.
Jason.
Yes.
I think you know what
no.
time it is, Jason. I think you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
Oh no.
Jason, your hand begins to reach into the bag, and you feel a familiar coldness as you have this mask on in your hand. You put it on your face at this time, and you feel rageful energy begins to fill your body up at this time. And as it's on your face, you can feel as if the material begins to wrap around your skin and hair, cheeks and jaw, almost becoming one with your flesh. And right after it's too late, you hear the voice, almost shaky, as if that wasn't the mask talking to you, but now it is. As it tunes into the voices, you hear, "Thank you. This is what we wanted, Jason. This is our time." As this happens, Jason, your eyes begin to gloss over as well at this moment. As we move on to these creatures, they have the effect of psychedelic, I believe, at this moment.
Yeah.
Perfect. So they're going to begin to kind of move at this time, and they do have disadvantage on their attack rolls towards Palin. Our pal Palin, 2 attacks coming your direction at this time. They both are going to make bite attacks, so that's technically 4 attacks. The first one with disadvantage is going to be a 13.
That hits. Yep.
All right. Damage-wise, we are looking at 7 points of piercing plus an additional 4 necrotic damage from that attack. That's going to be the first one. Second attack with disadvantage coming your direction is going to be a 9, which I believe will miss.
That's miss, yeah.
Then the other one's going to do is 2 attacks with disadvantage. The first one's going to be a nat 1, so I'm going to roll a d20 on that, and a double nat 1s. So as it goes to kind of swing on you, it actually loses footing in some of the vines and some of the roots. As it falls down on its side, it is considered prone at this time on the ground, and will also take 3 points of damage. In doing so, it is on the ground at this time. It's going to get up. That's going to be half of its movement. And it's going to try to attack you again with disadvantage. That disadvantage attack is going to be a 12.
Nope.
That's going to miss, as that attack will pass this time. Next up is Palin. Palin, my friend, what do we do?
The one that I hit, how wounded does he look?
The one in front of you looks about pretty bloodied at this time.
Okay. I will... I'm going to use steady aim as my bonus action. So I'm going to get advantage on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to swing at this guy.
Let's do it. 23 hits, my friend.
And a nat 20.
Roll that damage, my friend. And you enjoy those rolls, because those are huge rolls at this time.
Double that damage, man.
Roll it again.
11
Roll
points.
it
Yes,
again.
sir.
Oh my
Coming
god,
in
stop
for
it.
That's 24.
24.
Okay, damn. That thing is dead as you slice through its neck and begins to spill blood out towards you. It is a fountain of death going on by this pumpkin right now. It is dead. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay, moving on now at this time to Gray. Before your turn, though, Gray, I will say what you see is in front of you. Thalamir is there. You can see his eyes are glossed over. You can see through the room, and you can see Jason is over there by the Crooked Man. I don't know if he'd be looking towards your direction at this time, unless you want to look for the mask. You probably can't see it yet. But what do you do at this moment?
Well, since I can't see that he has the mask on his face, I am gonna continue with my original plan to move into this position so that I am blocking Thalamir from getting in here and targeting other people. I take it I can see the mask on his face now, though.
I would say that close you can see Jason is there. I can just imagine, John, like the slow turn. It's like, no. As you can see, the mask is on his face at this time.
You know, it's not a shock. It's just a deadpan. Like, you guys wouldn't let me toss this shit in the lake, and now look what happened. Like,
Well,
I
nothing
knew
bad
it was
happened.
gonna.
Nothing bad has happened yet.
No, this has been great so
We're
far.
fine.
Peace and
It's like 6 seconds away.
Jason's not even the one you
Anyway.
have to worry about right now.
You should worry about that centaur, man.
Yeah.
You know, for now, this... a bonk.
A 25 is a great bonk. Hit that damage. Bonk, bonk.
It was not a 25. That is supposed to be the damage modifier. I don't know why it's an attack mod.
No worries. What is
So
it?
it's supposed to be a d6, so... The 6 is for necrotic, though, so that's only 1 necrotic, 9 regular bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna move this shit. I thought that was damage.
So 9 regular damage, no magic, and then 1 necrotic?
Yep. Yep.
Got you. It will take half of the bludgeoning, but it will take the... Ooh, let me double check real quick. Don't want to get that wrong. It will take the necrotic as well. Sorry, I just had to double check. Great. Anything else?
You
as
know, I was...
smack it.
You know, I'll be 100. I was terrified about it healing it, but it's part of the symbiotic entity thing. I'm not able to take it off.
Well,
So,
chipping away at this time as this creature kind of twisting and torts at this moment. Next up is the creature. At this time, it's going to make 2 attacks, one with its twisting limbs and one with its crooked grasp at this time. That first attack's going to be going towards you, Gestal, with the twisted limbs. The second one will be going towards Gray. Gestal, that one towards you is going to be a 16.
It hits.
16, alright. Damage-wise, we're not too big. 7 slashing, but a con save on the way.
11.
11 on the con save. That is going to not be enough on the con save as it scratches across your face, and you see this kind of shadowy like smoke that kind of presses against your face at this time. You are going to be considered blinded just until the end of your next turn at this moment. As that goes there, unless there's anything you want to do to try to counter it. Yes, go ahead.
I forgot about my reaction. He started his turn within 10 feet of me. I want to Halo of Spores him.
Con save coming on the way. That's going to be a 16, but does it take half damage?
It takes no damage.
It's going to succeed on that one then, but you still have those
It's an
spores
L.
going that direction. No, there's never L's, you know? It's just progression towards the W's, you know?
Yup.
As an attack goes there, the second attack is going to go towards Gray. Gray, that one is going to be the Crooked Grasp at this time. Is going to be a 14, sorry.
That
14.
14 misses.
14
if it had
will
been a
miss.
15, it would have hit.
Let's go. That's going to miss at this time. Next up is Gestal. Gestal, what do you do at this moment?
I'm blinded, but I'm assuming he's still next to me because he just slashed at me.
You know he's around you, and you can see small shapes and shadows in a sense, so you could still navigate, but it would still be the blind condition, yeah. But you know he's there.
I want to grapple him.
Oh, feel free at this time.
Alright, so it's my strength against his strength.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. 21.
As you grab and go right through, you feel as if your body floats through him as he is unable to be grappled. Your hands go through and it begins to move. However, he will take 4 points of damage from you going through him and moving through his body. He will take that additional damage from that. That will not count.
Am I on the opposite side of him now?
If you would
am
like
I
to go all the way through, you could go all the way through him, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm trying to grab him, so I would have, I'm blinded, so I would have just kept going forward and trying to grab at him.
Going right through it this time, yeah.
All right. That'll be my turn.
Gotcha. At this moment, as you do such, you see the creature kind of begins to move around. As your turn ends, before we get to Thalamir, there's another legendary action going on at this time. What you notice is you can see the creature begins to kind of turn and look around, and you see it kind of pops its head and points its crooked little finger towards Gray. Gray, at this time, I need a charisma saving throw.
You better not be banishing me, I swear to God.
17's a great roll. Whoa. No, let's go, Gray. No ill effect at all from that. Thalamir, what are you up to at this moment?
I was told to hit the closest thing to me. I'm going to hit the closest thing to me.
And you can make a save at the end of your turn as well. But let's see that attack.
Oh, 14.
That misses again.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. As he hack and slashes, that's going to miss. Feel free to make that roll with a 16. You notice your eyes begin to slowly haze away from that as that white kind of milky color is no more. You're back to being you. As that turn will subside, moving on to Jason. Jason, what are you up to?
Am I possessed, or
Nope.
was the only bad thing me putting the mask?
Only thing was you putting the mask on.
Great, then I'll give Thalamir some temp HP. Everything just vanished. Just give me 1 second.
Does my temp HP stack from the previous
No.
amount? Because I still have some.
No.
You just take whatever the higher amount is.
Yeah. Then I'll give Great some temp HP. It seems to be.
I already have temp HP.
Well, then I'll give nothing
Give it to Palin. Give it to Palin.
Yeah, Taylor,
Our
here you
friend
go.
Palin.
I
Have some,
appreciate that.
have some temp HP.
You get 3 temp HP.
It's better than nothing.
It's all damage reduction. That's how you gotta think about
Yep.
it.
Exactly.
Damage reduction. It's worth
Jason.
it every time.
Anything else on your turn?
Yes, I'll move here so I can have flanking and use the Howl Breaker.
Feel free to do the
Right
attack.
quickly.
With +2 modifier, with that is going to hit. And I have reckless as well with a 16.
Great, I'll use my feature again so I can reroll damage. So that's gonna be a
Is your
12.
temp HP a bonus action?
No, that's a free action. That's a thing I do at the beginning of my turns.
Nice.
Full damage
Yeah.
on this one is
That's good.
how much altogether?
Oh no, that is just the 12.
Just a 12. Okay, I was perfect. 12 points of damage. You slice through this at this time. You can see that the blade goes through the creature, but you can see almost like this static kind of shaking when it comes to the material that is made out of it this time. It turns towards you with anger and disgust. Jason, anything else on your turn?
He's just gonna smile. You're like, come on, Crooked. You're good against children. How about you fight some real men?
Oh my goodness, as you say that to him at this time, the ghoulish fella by Palin is going to try to do 2 attacks your direction. At this moment, they don't have psychedelic anymore, I believe, correct?
Nope, it's at the end of their turn, it goes away.
Gotcha. That attack coming your way, Palin. The first one is going to be the bite attack. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Damage-wise, that one is going to be 8 piercing plus 2 necrotic. And then there's a claw attack coming that direction as well.
I was down after the 8.
Okay. As you fall, oh no. As the pumpkin goes down at this moment and is laying there on the ground, it's going to try to attack with the secondary attack, I believe with advantage. That's going to be a nat 20 on that attack. As
Ouchie.
you can see the claws go out there. That's going to count as 2 death fails as it slices through you and basically cuts right through the pumpkin head. And you begin to see pumpkin seeds and goo and gush begin to fly out at this time. Altogether, damage-wise, I don't think would be enough to kill you outright, but I have to double-check. Damage-wise would have been 10 points of slashing, max. So, yeah, you would be fine either way from that, besides the death fails. Next up is Palin. I need a death saving throw. Whisper it.
Oh my god.
Whisper it, Palin.
Oh my
Bang.
god.
He's a 2.
Two deaths
He's a
already?
2,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whisper it. Whisper it.
Oh, shit.
Whisper,
I'm not ready.
whisper,
I'm not ready
whisper.
to lose Palin. I'm not ready.
A roll has been done. Next up is Gray. A roll
Gray
has
is
been done.
gonna go ahead and risk an op attack.
Op attack coming your way. Let's see if that hits first. That's going to be
Where you're a hero.
Twisted Limb. That attack coming your way is going to be a 25. Almost a nat
Yeah,
20.
that hits. That hits.
Damage-wise, we are looking at 16 slashing damage. And I also
Okay.
need a Constitution saving throw as well. 17.
Bang.
No ill effect. Let's go, Gray. Just the damage.
You can't
Nothing
hurt
else.
Gray. You can't hurt the
This is
tank.
Gray's time to shine. Okay.
I'm coming over here. I'm making sure that he does not die.
As you put your hand down towards Palin, you wait to see if anything happens. You don't see anything at the current moment.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and come here and just stare this thing down so that it has a live target, so to speak, to focus on.
That's very smart.
Gray the tank.
Yes. Gray the tank is insane. Gray, anything else on your turn?
You know, that's it.
Next up is going to be the creature. 2 attacks, one towards Gestalt, one towards Jason. We'll do Jason's first this time. Jason, yours is going to be Twisted Limb. That one is going to be a 23 to hit.
The hits.
Damage-wise is going to be 12 points of slashing and a Constitution saving throw at this time.
Coming right up.
Big roll. We want big number. Good, no ill effect. Gestalt, you're going to get the Crooked Grasp coming your direction at this time. That's going to be a 17 to hit on that as well.
That hits.
Damage-wise, we are looking at 14 points of slashing damage, and I also need a Wisdom saving throw for this one.
Wisdom.
Oh my goodness! That is great to see at this moment, as you're able to just kind of shake it off at this moment. No ill effect at all. That will be his turn. Gestalt, you are up at this time. What do you do?
It's a free action to use an item, right?
Correct.
Alright, so I'm going to take one of the holy waters I was given, and I'm just going to pour it all in my mouth, and then I'm going to swing on him and try and bite him.
Okay.
Ooh!
At this
I
time,
don't think any of those hit.
so with the net 1 on that one, the 11's not going to hit the net 1. Roll a d20. I believe that weapon can't break.
No, it can't.
So let's just see. Okay.
It's fine.
So as you do so, you kind of swing the weapon. You can see it actually gets stuck in a little bit of the crack in the altar. Give me a strength to see if you can yank it out of this altar. Or I believe you can kind of remove it anyway. But no ill effect. You can just yank it out this time. Nothing else. Gestalt, anything else on your turn?
Ooh, when I hit the altar, did it make any kind of effect?
You hit the altar. You didn't see the creature effect in any way or change in any direction. But something that you did notice is the second you touched it and hit that altar, you felt almost a vibration coming from within the altar. So you've noticed some type of sensation inside the altar.
Okay. And I take it a 13 doesn't hit, right?
13 does not.
All right. That's my turn.
Thalamea?
I'm gonna walk in, and I see Palin on the ground. I'm assuming he's not looking too good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to him. He's probably not looking too good, huh?
He
You're
still
taking
has a
the op
smile.
attack then? Or wait, no, it already op attacked me. Let's go.
Yep.
That's a win.
So-
Still in the same turn, yeah, or still in the same round.
I'm going to use 3 charges of Lay on Hands. Are you
still
alive,
double it?
sir?
Palin, is there a smile that's or anything done at this moment as he attempts to give you lay on hands?
Oh man, you tell me.
You see a small little pumpkin smile as he is still alive. Give him that healing. With a beautiful. What did you roll on that?
17.
17 on the death fail.
Nice.
Yes, staying alive.
Ooh.
You are there with a little bit of healing at this time. Death fails still remain though, so just be careful. You do not want to go down at this time. Telemir, anything else besides being a gift to your party members?
Oh, so that was my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to then cast Protection from Evil and Good
Ooh,
on Palin.
Palin. Blessed up.
So you have attacks made against you by certain creatures are at disadvantage.
Nice.
Target also can't be possessed or gain charmed or frightened.
I'm invincible.
And then could I, part of my movement, drag him back away from...
It would just be considered at that point like difficult terrain, so you just times
That's
2.
fine.
Yeah.
So if I'm here, go 5, 10, 15, grab him, 25, 35, 45, and I'll put Palin at this square.
Gotcha. Over there. You think right there?
One more down. Yep.
Perfect.
Actually, you know what? I'll put him here, just so he's not in line of sight of the creature in case he wants to do anything.
Just throwing my body around.
Yeah, just
Rolling pumpkins. Smashing pumpkins. Jason,
Smashing
boo.
pumpkins.
hell yeah, W. Thalamir, anything else on your turn before Jason's turn?
that. Spend the rest of my movement to go here, and that's my turn.
Gotcha. Jason, what do you do?
Let me just see if Palin is in range of my temp HP. Yes, he is. Palin, you're gonna be strengthened by the shadows.
Ooh,
Let's
cool.
go. Blast up.
How much HP did Lay on Hands get me?
3.
3. Okay.
And you get 11 temp HP.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank
Rolling
you.
Good on those.
Oh, they have really good runes.
I've got 1 charge of Lay on Hands left, so
I'll make it count.
nobody else go down.
Jason.
I mean, I cannot promise you anything, but for now, let's recklessly attack.
Let's see it.
Do it.
15 does. Oh, wait. Well, 18 on that. That will hit.
That reckless attack.
Let's see that damage.
11 points of
That's
damage.
still great damage as you slice into it. You can see at this moment the creature's kind of visibility is kind of losing itself a little bit, as if the essence that this creature is made out of is starting to lose its form. Very badly bloodied at this time.
Now, when I damage the creature and like it begins to spill blood, does the mask react in any way? Like, is it humming or is it doing anything?
Each time that you hit this creature, you feel a sensation of power being imbued into, almost as if this battle itself is feeding you and the mask. You feel like a deep hunger. So no additional benefits, but you feel like each swing is getting you more and more powerful with each one that happens.
And the mask is completely fused with my face, right? Like there's no way for me to remove the mask right now.
You can try if you want for your next action on your next turn, but it feels as if it is like skin tight at this moment.
Okay, that's gonna be all for me.
Next up is the creature. This creature over here is going to turn towards you, Gray. Gray, at this time, the first attack is going to be with his claws. That's going to miss with a 10.
Yep.
Second attack, Gray, it's going to miss with a nat 1. D20 on that. It's going to still pass the D20, so it doesn't take any damage, but it does kind of slip and stumble, and as it tries to bite, you can see it just kind of bites towards the air, and you realize it just bit its tongue off, so that's kind of sad. Next up is Palin.
Let's get back into the fray.
Excuse me, I'm not going to sit out here.
You can't keep a good
What the
gourd
hell is
down.
wrong with you?
Alan is my hero.
Yeah, I will say, Palin, there is a chance. There is a chance right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not going to give you any detail, but there's a chance you can either be a hero or zero with this attack here.
I'll poke him. Try and poke him.
We need a hit. We need a hit. A good hit. A great hit.
Come on,
Is
Palin.
A dirty
20 hit?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So I don't think you wouldn't get sneak attack with this.
That's six piercing.
Or would he? Would he?
Yeah,
No.
he has allies.
My allies.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
it's
he's still-
9.
He still gains like normal sneak attack
Yeah.
Yeah,
rules. He just gets the bonus of the swashbuckler.
yeah,
Got it.
that's the joy of
Got it.
swashbuckler.
I always think that it changes.
No. It does give you. It does add that onto it, but it doesn't
Got it.
remove the other previous requirement.
Oh, cool.
Palin, with
Mhm.
8 HP left, would you like to describe how you kill this creature right now?
Definitely. So I will, with his little extendy paws, I'll take the dagger and cut off those extendo arms,
As
and then just one through the chest.
Alright, well, as you slice through, these are kind of like shadowy mist arms, but as you slice, you see that it just kind of evaporates, and then stabbing through the chest, this creature turns into a puff of black smoke. And as that happens, it crawls under your guys' boots and swirls, rattling the bones, igniting all the candles around as it begins to ignite the room with this kind of luminescence, kind of glow. It swirls by Gray, swirling around this ghoulish creature as it crawls up its skin, as the skin bubbles and melts like a marshmallow in a campfire, as that ghoul is dead. And this combat is dead. As we end today's session right there. However, feel free to give yourself a level up as well at the end of today's session. Great stuff. Oh, yes. Great stuff. From all of us here, we have survived. We have made it through this section of the orphanage. We're going to see some of the finer details when we're back next week, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, with a level up. We have Gestalt, Jason, Thalamir, Gray, and Palin, the killer of the Crooked Man. From all of us here, with the Curse of Strahd ReVamped campaign, Session 13, Scene 14 next week. Have a good one. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great week.